Hi guys, I was lucky enough to be past this. It's the iFlight iWing, new model out from iFlight. It's a ply or balsa and fiberglass sandwich composite. Absolutely beautiful looking thing. The finish wise, absolutely stunning. You know, really is a pretty bit of kit. There's not much info out in the wild about this that I could find, so I just thought I'd do a little quick overview of what I've managed to get my hands on. So, let's start. So you've got two types of wingtips have come with this. You've got this version, like so. Let's get that out of the way. Or you've got the Corex version, like so. I'll probably go with these, really, thinking about it. Although they do look beautiful, you can see the construction. It's very thin fiberglass, lovely paint job on there. So you've got a nice canopy there with a locking spring mechanism catch on there. Inside, this is a pre-production model, so I'm not sure exactly how the final version will come, but I should imagine it's pretty similar. Very minor changes. Not cheap to start making changes to a model like that. So all decked out, laser cut ply inside. You have a little second tier for a flight controller to be mounted up there. Plenty of loops to get battery straps in underneath, secure batteries. As like I say, this is a pre-production model, so this one came with the big square opening. That's showing up, I need more light. So I've just, for now, I've just cut a bit of EPP foam just to fill that cavernous great big opening at the front. That's going to take a GoPro, I'm guessing, for now, and I'll probably get something 3D printed for that later on. But that's so plenty of room for a GoPro in there, and then obviously an FPV cam alongside. I think the final version comes with two circular openings. I've seen it on Banggood, but there's very little information on this at the moment. So that's that. Battery wise, they say, let me just look at the specs there. So it's an 850 gram airframe, which is 850 millimeter wingspan, 550 gram airframe. All up weight are suggesting of about 1300 grams. Motor wise, it comes with one of the Zing 2208. Yeah, 2208. This one is a 2150 kV, but the spec says it's going to come with a 2450 kV. Really pretty little motors, these. If you haven't seen them, go and have a look. They're absolutely beautiful little things. So that's the motor. Comes with a couple of 7x42 props. Again, this is pre-production. I've got one clockwise, one anti-clockwise, so they're just a couple of quadcopter props. So without changing the motor direction, you're only going to get to use one of those. XT60 pigtail. Some nice battery straps, branded iFlight for securing batteries. Maybe, but that's a slightly shorter one, probably for securing camera. Probably take a session, GoPros. I've got an HD2 kicking around, but the longer format cameras are obviously going to intrude into your battery bay further. So I'm going to try with the GoPro. That's a 3 I've got sitting there doing nothing at the moment. So servos, which go under the wing, under the little carbon, nicely cut, very thin, but they do the job. Are iFlight branded 9 gram digital metal gear servos. Look nicely made. Comes with a 60 amp not sure how you pronounce that, Sussex 60 amp ESC, like a mini quad ESC. Not sure how that'll handle cooling, etc. You might want to put a normal, a regular ESC in there. Diddy little 60 amp. Furniture for elevons, sorry. So we've got some of the little cone style control horns. There is a little mark there for pre-drilled for those. It's a nice solid threaded both ends. Not sure how that's going to show, but both ends threaded little push rods. Quite nice, chunky looking with a screw. I like that. None of those silly plastic tabs that come unclipped on their own. Clevises, and oh, there's even ball joint push rod end on there as well. Hoping that's coming out. Nice little brass ball joints. So nice furniture with it. No cheapy, you know, those horrible cheapy white plastic rubbish. So that's quite nice. So it can be broken down really quickly by the look of it, because there's thumb screws. Just put those to one side. If you get a look inside, just let you have a look inside there. There's thumb screw either side there, so you just come out. Decent quality looking little thumb screws. And then off comes the wing. Hope you can see the, trying to get that lined up for you. There's the construction of the wing. Obviously there's space there to pass cables through. Nice chunky little spar and a good sized chunky thread in there. I mean, the finish on this thing's absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, shining. So there's the iFlight iWing. I'll try and get this one put together in the near future. There you go, she's back together in seconds. Pop the little thumb screw back in so I don't lose that. There's not much info. I don't think there's any of these out in the wild, as it were, at the moment. So I just thought I'd do a little quick, let you guys have a quick look at it, because it's definitely a novel approach to any of the, you know, the foamies that are out there. Oh, that's not. I was going to show you batteries. Right, so that's just for scale. That's a 2200 3S. That will go in there widthwise. You wouldn't get a lot wider than that in there. and with the GoPro in the front as I have it, it'll just about fit lengthwise. But I'd probably suggest, what are they saying? They're saying capacity wise 1800 up to 4200 4S. Just give you an idea of size, there's a pair of 1300 3S. You know, bags of room in there, either orientation. So you could get a couple of 1500s, probably a couple of 1800s in there. I don't know how you get a 4200 in there, that might be a squeeze, but that's what they say. So there you go guys, just a quick look. I know it's a bit haphazard, but there might be some guys out there interested, and there doesn't seem to be much info out on that. Pretty little wing. So I'll try and get this one put together in the near future and see how she goes. There you go, that's the iFlight iWing. Alright, thanks for watching.